The National Treasury has raised concerns about Kenya's debt sustainability due to low revenue collection and slow growth in key sectors. Treasury Principal Secretary Dr. Kiptoo says that although the economy has seen an improvement in key indicators, the underperformance in revenue amidst a growing expenditure demand poses a crucial challenge for the government to finance its programs. Jimmy Mbogo reports.
To raise revenues, contain expenditures.
Dr. Kiptoo highlighted some of the challenges facing government financing, noting that the country's debt vulnerability has increased, taking a huge chunk of the country's resources, with expenditure also increasing without commensurate revenue collection.
So we have exchange rate stabilized, interest rates have come down, inflation has come down, and the macro environment is much stable. What now we want is to make sure that we especially on the fiscal front, we need to still balance the budget. And we have challenges there because revenue-raising measures are not enough to balance what our expenditure. Expenditures keep increasing, revenues are not going as much as we should.
But according to the private sector, despite key indicators such as stability of the Kenyan currency, lower lending rate and lower inflation rate, Kenyans are still struggling to meet their needs, reflecting a weaker demand for commodities.
But this is an economy that is bigger, and government spending has been high, where the deficits have been 4, 5, some years they were as high as 6%. But the poverty rates today are back to where they were in the mid-2000s. So if you measure Kenya's poverty today, people are poorer today than they were in the year of COVID. So we must give credit. But what I'd like to sit here and say, Kenyans, we have serious work to do. And we can't wipe away this thing with flowery language and PR messages.
The PS, speaking during the annual DTB Bank Economic and Sustainability Forum, further revealed that the preparation for the second supplementary budget will see the country's expenditure edge closer to a 4 trillion expenditure, despite the commitment by the National Treasury to lower government expenditure through fiscal consolidation.
So we have gone to Parliament with a new budget, supplementary budget, which is higher than before. You remember we reduced from 4 trillion to 3.8 trillion. Now we have gone back with a more realistic one. No, it's not 4.2, it's 3.9, it's almost 4 trillion. That is in this supplementary. But next year, it's going up to 4.2.
The private sector further called on the government to enhance competitiveness by addressing administrative issues that have become a hindrance to the ease of doing business in the country. Jimmy Mbogo, Citizen TV, Nairobi.